Hey, what's up, y'all? This is Rodney, and I'm back, and I just wanted to come in around my mouth just for a quick second. All right, y'all, let's go ahead and get into this mess. So, remember the other night we were talking about Latocha Scott? Um, she's a part of I don't know what she's doing. She's a part of Escape, the group Escape. Um, Anyways, and we were talking about the alleged baby that her husband um, was allegedly having with his alleged side chick. Remember we talked about this. Well, she comes out and this is what she has to say. So this is according to Hollywood Unlocked. Instagram model. You know I cannot pronounce these people names. Y'all know I have a hard time um, messing with y'all names. It's spelled Unykue. Um, Denies being pregnant by Latocha Scott's husband. My page was hacked. So this is what she had to say. My page was hacked. I am not pregnant, nor am I having an affair with anyone. The fact that a fake sonogram was made with no information on it is crazy. I would never, ever knowingly date a married man. That is not my character. I was once a married woman myself. I have three amazing and handsome sons that came from that relationship. I do my best as a single parent, and my boys are proud to call me mama. It's insane that a simple pic at an event turned into a nightmare. I feel for everyone involved because I actually love Escape. I don't know what this is about or who would go to these extreme measures, but this was obviously a setup to an attempt to ruin my family and theirs. I don't know what's going on yet, but I'm going to get to the bottom of this. Girl. I don't know. I mean, she said she was hacked, child. So I guess she was hacked. I mean, I will say this much. I have known of, regular, normal people like us who pages have gotten hacked before. So it is possible. I know some people were in the comment section questioning whether or not, like, girl, you lying. Basically, hell for you lying. Ain't nobody hacked your page. Um, but I could see. I don't know. I mean, I don't know. I don't know. The other day we talked about it. We really didn't know then. We really don't. I mean, this is what it comes down to. Whenever we go to these websites, these blogs, the Shade Room, Jasmine Brand, those are gossip blogs, y'all. So we have to take it for what it is, right? Um, I don't know. It's weird. It's weird that someone like what's going on with you and that man where people felt like they would spin, I guess, a picture that you just took with him to create this outlandish story. Like to sit here and come up with what is it called? The sonogram and the baby's name. Remember they said Timeless Love Bivens? Girl, Timeless Love. And to say that this woman was, having an affair and pregnant by uh, this man, and then she comes out and says that that's a bold-faced lie. I'm not pregnant. I'm not doing this. I'm not doing that. It's like, okay, well, girl, what is going on? I mean, I'm a believer. I'm just gonna go ahead and believe her, girl. I mean, because I mean, if she lying, girl, I mean, we'll find out in 9 months. However many months, girl. What was the sonogram? What was girl? We'll find out in some months if she lying or not. I don't know, child. I just wanted to come and tell y'all, that basically she came back and had a statement. Y'all do with it what you will, okay? Um, Kanye reportedly gives Kim Kardashian the home he purchased next door to her. So this is according to the Shade Room. So details about Kim Kardashian and Kanye's West divorce settlement continue to emerge. It looks like Kim and Ye will no longer be neighbors, as previously reported last year after Kim filed for divorce. Ye purchased the home across the street as they continued to co-parent their children. However, now it looks like he has turned the property over to Kim. According to a divorce settlement obtained by TMZ, he will transfer the home's title over to Kim. Excuse me, the $4 million home, which borders Kim's lot, is 3,650 square feet and can consist of 5 bedrooms. When I tell you, baby, it is expensive to live in California. Calabasas, ain't that where they live? 3,650 square feet. They must got a lot of acres. They must be sitting on acres and acres and acres. $4.5 million for a 5 bedroom, 3,600 square feet home. Girl, for 4.5, baby, I need about 22 bedrooms. Girl. Girl, for 4.5, I need about 16 bedrooms, about 23 bathrooms, girl. Girl, I need the works. Anyways, child, although Kanye is giving that home to Kim, he will keep his $60 million home in Malibu, as well as his properties in Wyoming, Calabasas, Belgium, and his childhood home in Chicago. Come on, address on top of address on top of address. Kim will keep the property she owns in Idaho. Girl, I didn't even know Kim had a property in Idaho. Okay. As well as the Hidden Hills home she and her children currently live in. Can I go ahead and say something? I'm going to go ahead and say it. Y'all can take it for what y'all want to take it for. I told y'all, Kanye didn't care. Girl, this is going to sound real harsh. Kanye was not concerned about being close to his kids, trying to co-parent with Kim. Girl, he only bought that home so that he could control Kim, girl, gain access to Kim, girl, peep out his windows, peep out his curtains to see what was going on over there at Kim's house and Big Dick Pete. Girl. That's the only reason. Because the truth of the matter is those kids are still kids. And if that was the goal, if the whole goal was to live close to your wife or ex-wife so you could be close to your kids, then what would be the purpose of you giving up the home now? Because again, ain't now one of them kids nowhere close to being 18 and moving out. You see what I'm saying? Or moving out. So it's just, I don't know what it would take for y'all to realize that that Kanye really was out here, wife and all, harassing that lady. Because I don't know what else to say. I've already said it. Y'all be out here really be thinking that these people be caring about their kids, and sometimes it's even the women too. Don't get it twisted. Y'all use y'all kids as a chess piece in this game. Now it's divorce. Oh, okay, well, I guess we have to move on. You can have that house if you want it. I don't want it. I ain't wanting it in the first place. I was just getting it because I was pissed off at you. But you can have that $4.5 million house that I purchased. You can have it. I don't care. What about the kids? I thought you got it because you wanted to be close to the kids. Because your kids still kids. Okay. Well, that's that on that. All right. Shout out to the kids, honey. Virgil, what's his name? Virgil Abloh's widow reveals how she plans to protect his legacy. I knew every inch of him. I knew every inch of his brain. Neighbors following the 1 year anniversary of Virgil's death. For the first time ever, his widow, Shannon, spoke out in a public interview. In an interview with the New York Times, Shannon reveals her own plans to shape the legacy of Virgil. Is it Abloh? It's like this train that's going 500 miles per hour, and I just thought I have to stay on this train because if I don't know where it's going to go. That's my place and my position. I think that it's important that my kids are able to see in 20 years what their dad was able to do and what mom really stepped up, she said. Through everything, through all the grief, I was able to pull it together and move forward. I knew every inch of him. I knew every inch of his brain. This year, Shannon founded the Virgil Abloh Securities, an umbrella company that binds together all of her husband's creative ventures. London Creative Studio, and a joint project with Nike called Architecture. Then there's a 4-day music festival at Art Basel, which starts this week. Um, their VA Securities will unveil the Nike Air Terraformer, which is just one of the 100s of unreleased styles yet to surface in a security project that will last 50 years. Even though we knew the challenge of what he was fighting, it went a lot faster than we thought it was going, Shannon said. So we never had this in the legacy that I want you to work toward discussion. But because I was with him for so long, I knew every inch of him. I knew every inch of his brain. Girl, I mean, shout out to her, I guess. Shout out to the white rich lady. Come on. Let me stop being messy. Somebody did leave a comment. You know, I'm actually all down for interracial dating. And I do believe that you can be pro-black and date outside your race. Yes, I do. I mean, do I believe that when black men date outside of their race, we tend to look at them a little bit more sideways? Yes, we do. We do. Because I don't look at when black women date outside of our race, I don't look at them no way. I just be like, oh, she got her white man. But when these niggas go get them a white bitch, I be like, look at her. Shout out to all my white girls. You know, we cool, girl. You the white side of the family. Sometimes, girl, you got to deal with us, girl. You know how we go, girl. Girl, you deal with these niggas, you know. But somebody left a comment. I follow this person on Instagram, but and I think I've said something about this too. But anyways, I love what he wrote. And this is what he had to say, and then I'm going to move on. The little bit of black men in the USA who has mass amounts of wealth are literally working that hard only for their wealth to go back into the hands of white folk who already have a head start, while black folk aren't even in the race. Typically, these wealthy black men will die before their white wives, so that money is going back to the white community, just how it would be if us black folk got reparations. It'll all go back to white folk because we're going to spend all our money in white businesses. Do you think she's going to marry a white man next or a black man? I say a white man. Not to be messy, girl. You know, people can marry who they want to. Listen, I'm not no black folk policeman. Girl, marry who you want to marry. Marry who your heart desires, girl. Girl, love is love. If you fall in love with somebody white, bitch, go for what you know. If you fall in love with somebody black, bitch, even better. If you fall in love with somebody white and black, girl, that's cool too. I don't give a. I mean, at this point, I really don't care. But it's just something that you always, you know how you notice when, girl, that nigga be with that white girl. And then it'd be an average white looking girl too. Girl, it don't even be no bad white bitch. That'd be the real gang. If you was a bad white bitch, I'd be like, okay, cause she got a bad. Okay, girl, whatever, cause she got a bad. But it'd be an average looking white girl. The girl who looked like she grew up in the trailer parks. Anyways, girl, shout out to Shannon, honey. Shout out to her for keeping her husband's legacy alive. Shout out to the legacy, honey. Anyways, child, what else we talking about? Howard Stern criticizes Oprah Winfrey for showing off her lavish lifestyle and 2.5 billion wealth on Instagram. You got to be a little self-aware. Controversial radio host Howard Stern is accusing Oprah Winfrey, both 68, of flaunting her wealth on social media. During a recent episode of his radio show, Howard Stern spoke about how the media mogul loves showing off her wealth and is not embarrassed by it. It's effing mind-blowing when you follow her on Instagram. You see her estates, her gardens, the people who service her. His co-host Robin Quivers interjected, service her? She's not a car. Howard Stern rebutted, well, she kind of is. She got servants and like people cooking, and it's effing wild. According to Forbes, Oprah Winfrey has a net worth of $2.5 billion, which is seemingly due to the combination of her talk show success, TV shows, and brand ambassadorships. Stern went on to say, the famed talk show host knows how to be rich and likes to show it off, he added, which is something I'm not comfortable with. I don't think that people should show off their wealth. His co-host then challenged his statement. Oprah just showing you her life. She's not showing off. See, I feel like it's a difference too. I do feel, okay, let me finish. However, the self-proclaimed king of all media didn't agree and said that her post lacked self-awareness. Shut your... Y'all be mad when it be a girl. Y'all really be mad when it's somebody who's feeling like a rich black woman. Girl, I'm not gonna finish reading all this, girl. Y'all get what he was trying to say. I can honestly say this, y'all. I've never, and I follow Oprah. I've never, ever came across Oprah's page and felt like she was showing off her wealth. How she lives is how she lives, right? I think that if you may look at someone like, who can we think of? Some of the other folk, that could probably be deemed as showing off their wealth, right? I don't ever look at Oprah as showing off her wealth. And I do think that sometimes, I remember we were talking about Cardi B one time. And it was something that Cardi B had done, and I was like, yeah, girl, she could be a little bit more self-aware about what she's doing. It was something, like, I think she was asking, I think it was Cardi B or somebody. They were asking, like, their followers some question, and it's like, girl, your followers don't even, girl, we ain't got no money, so the fuck you asking us for, right? I don't know, I don't look at Oprah as someone who shows off her wealth. Now, girl, if you follow her, you may get a glimpse into her lifestyle, and you'll see, girl, the acres on top of acres on top of acres. You'll see the landscaping, right? But I don't think that's showing off her wealth. That's just how she lives. It is a difference between showing off your wealth, y'all. I'm sorry, to me it is. It is a difference between showing off your wealth and a bitch just clocking on how you live. Right? Anyways, shut your ass up. Let that black lady live. Y'all know I go up for Oprah. I mean, I don't think Oprah walk on water. Girl, I remember, girl, back in the day, I used to I used to stay in Oprah. I remember one of my friends, girl, I remember one time Oprah had walked out the door. Now she used to walk out the door on her show, and one of my friends was crying. That's how much we used to go up for Oprah. And then I let y'all get into my head and have me thinking that Oprah was a bad person. Oprah ain't no bad person. Y'all just mad because Oprah be calling out these fuck niggas who be out here being accused of. That's what y'all problem is, okay? And who do questionable stuff. I'm gonna leave it alone because I don't feel like going back and forth with y'all. But I don't stand Oprah no more. But girl, I still love Oprah. And girl, I take Oprah over a lot of the people who got something to say about Oprah. Okay, and Gail. Okay, remember y'all got mad at Gail? Girl, y'all was sending Gail death threats. Girl, Snoop was talking about beating up. Snoop was talking about beating up with Gail. And then remember Ari Lennox came out defending Gail just for him to turn around and talk about her hair. Yeah, remember? I said, y'all be running to defend these niggas, and they will come back the next week and put you right on the chopping block. Yeah, remember that? Anyways, girl, I'm going. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye. Hey, I wanted to say one last thing. I was actually about to get into the shower. To add on to what I was saying about Oprah, another reason, to me, there's a difference between people who flaunt their wealth, and I've said this before in a previous video. There's a difference between people who, using the words of Howard Stern, flaunt their wealth, versus people who you could just see live good. Like, to me, there are people in the world who don't know who Oprah is, right? Because remember Oprah went to some store and girl, they thought that Oprah was somebody who had just robbed us. I don't know. It was a crazy story. So there are people in the world who don't know who Oprah is, don't know Oprah got it, don't know Oprah. Girl can buy, girl can buy their life, right? So, but for us who know, one, we know Oprah has it. Two, as someone who follows Oprah, I've never looked at Oprah's Instagram page and felt like she was flaunting her wealth. Now, can I see that Oprah lives a nice girl, luxurious lifestyle? Absolutely, right? I can tell when I look at Oprah's grass, just by the way that heifer grass is cut, okay? I'm like, oh, just by Oprah's landscaping, like, oh. You see what I'm saying? The girl, when you got it, you don't have to flaunt it, because I'm going to see, right? Now, these rappers, these people who are new to money, right? The ones who get online, posing with cash, like they ain't used to it. They just got it. Rick Ross, who posts a picture of a receipt when he was shopping. Even Young Miami, when she posted that receipt, I guess Puff Daddy had took her shopping. Those are the people that I could see how some could say that they're flaunting their wealth. Well, Carisha flaunting Puff Daddies, but nonetheless, girl. Those are the people who I could see, people say that they're flaunting their wealth. Because, girl, you taking money with pictures by your face and showing your receipts. Or, girl, you want somebody to record you as you walking up to your private jet. And, so I can get that. But with Oprah, I don't get it. Again, I just think Oprah lives a great lifestyle. She deserves it. Girl, I know I deserve it too. I can't wait till I can live like that, Oprah. But, girl, she deserves it. And I just think it is what it is. I think that if you go to her page and you're just looking for something to bitch and complain about, then you would probably say that Oprah flaunts her lifestyle. Again, for me, I just see the woman who lives a good lifestyle. It ain't no bragging. It ain't no flaunting. It's just that, girl, I can tell. I can tell by them steps that lead up to that house. I can tell by your concrete. I could tell when Stedman, remember when all the mess was going on outside and her, everybody was trying to separate and make sure they didn't catch nothing. And Stedman was in the guest house and the guest house looked like a house. Girl, you see what I'm saying? Girl, she ain't flaunting, girl. We could just tell. So anyways, girl, that's all I really had to say. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.